and G2 have not really managed to put any fear into Heroic yet. That every step of the way, they're just in control of the game. So that has to change, and niko's here to change it. Good headshot to start with, and he could have had the second one as well. JKS ready and waiting, wanted more than the one, and he's going to get the double find, the bomb as well. They did not expect it, and he's going to get rewarded for it.
Ooh, nice one from Monacy up top. Nice, easy. Katie, not looking there. It's all on Yabby. I mean, look, pistol rounds for G2 haven't been a problem. They've won probably all 3 now.
Batting 100 on pistol rounds. It's good.
If only the whole game was played with pistols.
Yeah, maybe they'll submit some kind of request for that.
Formal complaint.
They're like, can we just do that?
More pistol rounds in Counter-Strike, please. All right. Yabby spots the elbow of Monacy, so he's got the information on at least one player.
Yeah, the problem, obviously, apart from the 1 versus 3, is the time that's left here. If you really want to win a round like this, it's so beneficial to be able to get a kill and move around and get another kill and move around.
He's not taking enough risk at the moment to make to get the time in his favor in any way. You can see he's just taking his time clearing every single corner before making the call to wrap. And even though he's going to get the kill, it's like you have, again, as you mentioned, there's just simply no time at this point to do anything out. It was always going to be really, really tough out of reach, but the slow pace with which he took really kind of sealed his fate. 1-0 for G2. 3 out of 3 pistols. And here we go.
Yeah, it's hard to be excited about when you saw what's happening on Mirage. So they're going to have to prove it. They just have to show us that they can keep this going. It is a good start, but it has to remain. Yeah,
all right.
Found.
Nice kill on top of the hut. Monacy's going to shift over as JKS is dropped down to the lower bomb site. 4 players from Heroic streaming towards the control doors. JKS is out in the open.
Yeah, you have to be careful right here. Smoke goes up. He actually swings into it. He's in a lot of danger inside of the smoke even. They're going to be planting the bomb. He tries to find it through, but somehow Cadian still lives. I have no idea how that works. They're going to get the round anyway, only losing JKS. That's pretty respectable. Heroic obviously investing a lot into this round, and they did get the bomb plant, but still.
Yeah, helps a little bit. Would have liked more than just the 1 kill, but moving forward won't be the biggest issue. 2-0 for G2. niko smiling as he's shaking off that map 1 atrocity.
Get the first kill coming out of the hut. It does change how this works, but if you get shut down, then there's no follow-up. Whoopsie taking a little bit of time. That's a good shot eventually, and the rest of the team is there. So they managed to crunch that attack very, very quickly. Heading towards
the big box and big garage, utility being spent towards door spam as well, and the aggression from Hunter is shut down immediately.
Yeah, I wonder if he's baited into that because of the spam on the other side. He's thinking, all right, you know what? I'm so close anyway, I might as well try and do it, but definitely got caught. Good little trick from KD in either way. And a nice start, 4 on 5.
This pulls niko into the upper bomb site, which means his secret players, Monacy and JKS, are going to have to be aggressive to cover yard, but with that man advantage, you can see Stown is just waiting patiently for this exact play.
Gonna be rewarded for it. Monacy goes down. So 3 versus 5. And obviously a good read for Heroic in terms of seeing it coming, that maybe G2 would try and find some information. Although, I can't believe he wins that fight. I would have thought surely that's a kill that he's going to get.
Yeah, I was thinking like maybe he gets this 1 kill. JKS is at the lower bomb site. He would have to do something special on top of everything. He's the only defender here in the control windows as Heroic come down. Misses the initial shot, and now he's going to be pinned. Not really a whole lot of chance for a repeat. Smoked off, and 3 players looking at every choke point to protect the plant. This will be a first round likely for Heroic, although it looks like Hooksy and JKS still want to challenge and see if they can get into the retake.
Yeah, eventually they're like, you know what? We just have so little control. They also lost track of Stown early on, so they know that he's not with the rest of the team down below. They have to worry about that all the time, even in escaping. And he's actually here to try and see if he can stop them. They're paranoid about that, and for good reason. He's so close to picking this up. Hooksy, bullet goes right over his head. The spray will follow it up just fine. That's a really good round for Stown. He's got, what, 3 kills in this one. And JKS now just trying to hold on to the M4A1. First round of the board for Heroic. But some good early kills. That's set them off in terms of the decisions they have to make after that are so much easier once you're in that 3 on 5, obviously.
Yeah, just such a nice patient play from Stown. That's got to be so frustrating if you're Monacy as well. But a great read. This was a very odd situation. I think the round, yeah, that's exactly what I'm thinking.
Which currently they're not going to be able to. There's no one even close to nearby. Down low on health is going to reveal niko's position. Tessus would have liked to have capitalized on that, but he can't. Eventually, Shush will, but that is still a really good trade.
Well, niko's done his job, and this is great. This is great from G2 taking control of this part of the map. JKS just clearing out all the angles. They've got so many bodies here for when Heroic actually rotates back into it. JKS tucking himself into a corner. Doesn't have to worry about that. He's got two teammates in the upper bomb site. It's Modesty who's going to be able to turn and help out. First shot, but he's overexposed. They clear JKS. That's unbelievable.
4-on-3 into a 2-on-3. Oh, and they all get down. Nobody
My
caught.
word.
Oh, they're getting away with murder right now. And holding the ladder behind them. 15 seconds here. Cadian, not quite sure if anyone's going to be there, but he makes the jump clean past, and I think just a little bit late, Hooksy, to actually get them. Yabby's pushed up. He already opened up the round, and he's going to get one more kill. A triple to close it out. And that is a round that G2 should not be losing.
I can't believe it. I almost feel like G2 just doesn't always have like an understanding of when they're in such powerful positions. I mean, yeah, like they have everything over towards lobby. Yeah, Modesty just overexposed to the point where he can't get away after one missed shot. He has no chance of any escape. And I mean, the hard clear onto JKS is just brutal.
It's very, very hard to deal with. Molotov's raining down. Just trying to open with the back 10, and he's going to get confirmation that absolutely everybody is on that bomb side. They know.
Yeah, good holding the defense, though, with just the pistols. Now they have to shuffle down to the lower bomb side. Heroic's going to take control of ramp room, and they're going to probably try and keep the pace pretty quick. No weapons have really been recovered. A Mac 10 on Hunter, but low HP. Same with JKS. Dink is in, but not the kill. And niko's got to be patient.
Try and smoke him off. Make sure that he can't fire that needle easily. Hunter. That's a lot of damage at the range with the Mac 10. Tessus is out of it. Cadian, the only one with any real health left here, so maybe they found a way to make this work, G2. That'd be pretty impressive. Good little catch there. 45 seconds. And it is still a 2-on-2. Niko and Modesty on the other side. There's an easy shot. Down already low, and now it's all on Cadian. Oh, he tried to close the door on him, but Niko says no, and that's a nice win.
That's a great deagle shot from Niko. Absolutely wonderful. Modesty was even rotating around to double up with him. Changes positioning to confuse the opponent in the 2-on-1, and Niko just doesn't even let it get any further. Good job from G2. This is a great recovery. The mini distraction from the Mac 10 does its job, allows a window of opportunity for this kill as Tessus is focused up towards ramp room, and that's the closer. Oh, look at this. Smoke wall is set up, but they're going to challenge towards me. Oh, I think he spotted a leg. He's calling it out to Hunter. Watch it. Someone's in mini. Someone's in mini. Calling out to Hooksy as well, who gets the first kill. But they don't commit.
They realize once they were spotted from the rafters, it's really not worth it. Shush going to be really aggressive. That's a lot of noise being made. JKS, probably a bit of an awkward position if they actually do peek him. Not to clear that it's hard. They will try, but they'll fail as well. Good double.
That's a tough angle to clear if you're Heroic. Nice recovery from G2 in these past 2 rounds. Good rotation as well. Modesty, when he hears the windows being broken, he realizes it's too dangerous for him to take the heaven angle. It's JKS who picks that up. And Stown just hunting down the one kill, the one player he might know where he's at. It's Niko, and he can't win the fight. 5-2. 1 HP left on Niko.
Can't believe that he actually lived through that, but I guess that's the Galil instead of the AK. It has to. It simply has to. Got actually some respectable amount of money in the bank right now. They can keep buying in if Heroic throw a little bit of a freaky round in there.
Oh, Modesty, this is big. Sliding out into the open. Better hit this shot, and he's got the first. They can't get the rebuttal. Hunter also peeks with an AK-47. Utility being thrown. The defense shifting, but they look comfortable. The only issue is you could see nervousness towards Mini, as Niko has an angle outside, but not to protect that kind of a play. JKS called upon again, and again he delivers with a single kill. That's the bomb down. Everything's starting to fall apart at Squeaky Door.
Yeah, they have actually somehow brought it back into a 2-on-2. Now Niko is sneaking in. He's got the angle. He knows that someone's there, but somehow...
sees the barrel.
Yeah, he does. The Yabby's just out of the range. The smoke goes up, and he's one bullet away, but he can't find it. Yabby's left alive. That's so close. He almost painted an outline around him. Now jumping down, and there's finally Yabby finding in the end. Tessus going to be walking through that smoke. Super dangerous, but a good read. Niko.
Oh, no.
Ever guess this? He's coming back for it a little bit. Tessus might not realize he's about to get shot in the back. There's the look. He sees it, and he still can't get the shot. Yeah, a little bit of frustration. That's close. Really close, but good pickup for G2 nonetheless.
Really, really cool individual decisions made by both niko and Tessus. Obviously, Tessus pushing the smoke, maybe confusing, obscuring his positioning. niko as well, making plenty of noise afloat. Tessus dropping on a mini roof, and niko's got that as well. All through the smoke, narrowly missing Stown.
This is how it should be. It should be the case that if you're playing any map where you're out in the open against a player like niko, you should be afraid for your life every single second, because mechanically, this is what he could do. And I feel like up until this point, Heroic haven't had to feel any of that fear. But you see it now, 12-3 on niko. This should put some real respect in it for Heroic. They should be starting to feel like, man, we really can't just be running out here. He is going to blow us up if we try it.
Monacy's been really fortunate that he's been given just little slivers of information before the committed peek comes in. Nice double from JKS anchoring down ramp room. A 5-round lead. And yeah, the extra layer of niko's performance at the moment is that now if you're Heroic, your outside plays are getting shut down. He's doing a really good job in this outside yard. Cadian trying to get tricky. That little...
Doesn't look like G2 are failing that at all. niko tempting them with that spray. Always nice to try and push with the smoke while they're reloading on the other side. And they're gonna go for it now. Flashing their way through and trying to dive into the vent. One of them actually went in to find niko, and he's gonna be so frustrated. That's a wild play from Shush. They're gonna be down below with the bomb as well. And a 4-on-5 here. Quick attempt at a bomb plant, and JKS finds one anyway. What a great shot. That's gonna make a big difference here. Cadian trying to just play a late lurk in the round after the bomb plant. It almost could have caught that kill.
Yeah, they need to hunt him down. Hunter gonna live up to his name, wrapping around. Good bait from Hooksy. Good job keeping the attention in the wrong direction. Now they have to deal with Yabby and Ven if they want to drop it. They don't want to mess with that rotation. Back around to ramp room. G2 coming here with force, but the bomb timer is already very low.
Yeah, that's a really good point. This bomb is planted very fast, so they can't really spend too much time fiddling about with this. They need to go right now. Hooksy gets his head blown off by Tessus. Shush is there. Oh, they opened the door, but they're straight on the defuse, trying to catch it and through the smoke. Yabby gonna be taking down JKS, and now they're in trouble. No.
And again, lobby control, but can G2 make anything of it?
I really like this. Yabby's no clue. He did get the kill on Hunter, which is at least something. Shush is going to be trying to follow it up. And Hooksy, he fell back. I thought he was still going to be around there. That's maybe a little bit unfortunate. Monacy, though.
He needs to peek off Monacy's contact.
Yeah, he does. Not connecting on that one. Hooksy still going for it. He'll get the shot on the Tessus. So back into a 3-on-3 we go. But they see the weakness, and they dive straight down below.
Oh, nicely from niko. Patient and secret. I think Heroic saying, okay, we killed JKS. That's the player usually rotating over. Narrow miss for Monacy. Bomb's at least going to go down. But Shush and Cadian have no opportunity to work together.
No, he's so far away, Cadian. Still could show up very last minute to do something, but right now, it has to be Shush staying alive. If he gets shut down here, Cadian is just miles away. And they go out quick, almost with the kill, but not quite. And Cadian realizes, yeah, I can't just run on there. They're going to know. So good retake and a little bit of a questionable position between those two players, potentially.
That's a nice round from Hooksy as well, getting the kill on Tessus, peeking off Monacy's miss in lobby. That was an important kill to get. But you can see, I mean, when Heroic gets down to the lower bomb site, it's really tough for G2 not really controlling vents in any way. That rotation point, they just haven't had access to it throughout the entirety of the map whenever Heroic makes their way down lower. Time for it.
You remain hopeful, Jason.
Yeah, it's just these rounds just feel, you know, stressful in some ways. Even some of the victories, you could see Heroics applying a lot of pressure even in losses.
Down up here, not really being quiet at all. I'm pretty sure niko has a good read of what is happening. He's clearing every corner, and he goes straight for the fight. So yeah, that was a little bit telegraphed perhaps. And now they're getting all of the openings. Monacy with the double. AWP put into play. And not much that Yabby could do from this point on. If he could get 3 kills in this round, he could do some real damage to the economy, but that's that's a little bit further away.
G2's, I mean, they're playing despite some of the pressure and some of the rounds that Heroic's been able to scrape back into their favor. I mean, G2's playing a really good half. They've been able to crunch lobby and have good reads on when to push lobby and gain control of it when they feel a lot of pressure outside. Obviously, niko having a great game outside in the yard is a wonderful thing to have.
A little bit of noise, enough for Yabi to set up at least the first fight. But also reveals his position and slowly starting to gather around him. It's JKS to get the kill this time. Yeah, this is looking really, really good. Just keep the focus. You're seeing a couple of smiles there. And I mean, just from the map pick alone, I would have definitely guessed that Heroic were going to... It's a little bit... Modesty's got to be careful. They're actually running at him. But good job. He still picks up the kill. They were trying to run him down a little bit, and he realizes now trying to use these angles against him. Eventually gets picked, and now it's a 2. Ooh, nice shot from Katie, and make it a 2-on-3 in favor of Heroic. So just the speed behind that, even if the initial ramp push is not that impressive, they just keep pushing, and eventually they find the kills they needed.
Yeah, introduced a little bit of chaos into the round, and now they have the upper bomb site. Hunter had no idea where to position after the fact. This will be a difficult one to recover, but they have the money to go for this. They have the money to at least challenge and see if they can find a kill.
They need an entry point. They need to take away some of the attention here, niko. He's got the right idea. But Tessus, did he just no-scope him up there? No way! Why would you do that? I can't believe it. 1 versus 2. And Hunter trying to find 2 more kills, and it has to be a little bit quick here. No kit on him right now, so the time is running out very fast. He gets Tessus, pulls out the USB, but he can't get Shush. Just not enough stopping power in that one. So finally another round for Heroic, and kind of an unexpected fashion.
Yeah, that's a nice, really late lurk and spacing, I think, from Cadian to take down HooXi, who's trying to recover the scenario. HooXi's trying to swing out from Mini to peer towards Under Heaven, and Cadian's outside at Red Box. They had no idea. Yeah, this right here.
There's no explaining it. Oh, here we go. Quick pop through the squeak door, and they're going to be able to trade only one of those kills. Down trying to make up for it. Quick double on him, but they're still in trouble here. Sure, they're on the bomb site with the bomb as well, but they have almost no control of this scenario. Oh. Modesty is there. Excellent pick-off, and now they can slow it down. They can wait.
I think importantly as well, this time they didn't have access. They were coming out hot, and the bomb being dropped. They didn't really have the chance to drop down Vant, as they've been able to slip the defense so many times. It's down in a 1v3. He's got 32 health.
Wow, they're going to go right away. He picks up 1 more, stands inside the Molotov, but he has no idea. There's a second player there. And a slightly later wall outside. This time, it's in the ramp instead. Wheeling it down to pick up the early kill. Not quite ready for that one. HooXi able to take him out. 4-on-4 still. But now Cadian, he wants to see if he can use this gap. If he can get in the mini, Hunter's going to be in a lot of trouble. Trying to get down. Yabi's in front. Might have even heard that little drop off there. And Cadian is ready and waiting for it.
Any of these kills, if Cadian or Yabi can get one, the ramp players are ready to react. And I think they're being called back because they're such close positioning.
Right into it. Yeah, easy pickoff. Nobody knew. And now Cadian goes back outside, making a lot of noise. But again, that's going to detract from that A defense. They have to worry about it. HooXi, he can't find it, but now he also can't defend the A bomb site. And they're running down below. Hunter is on his own, and he's going to go down. Tech 9 from Yabi. And HooXi has to respect this. He has to worry about it. So great manipulation of this defense. niko would love to get back up, but he just can't. There is nothing he could do about that. Nice turnaround from Yabi. He takes down HooXi. What a cool flick.
Just losing track of yard for just a moment. I'm sure the communication was there. Maybe it just didn't register in Modesty's brain. Maybe he just forgot about it for a second, but one slip. Cadian gets an easy kill, and that's everything Heroic needed.
And niko, I mean, yeah, you don't have time, you don't have teammates. You need a miracle. I mean, more than that, you probably need Heroic to try and do something. He said miracle, and he pulls out the deagle, so you know he's listening. But yeah, 3-way crossfire to try and breach this one. It is just not going to be possible.
Got Mirage, and that's meant to blow open the door. That's going to make this tactic a little bit more difficult, but that helps alleviate some of the pressure.
Yeah, you don't want to see that, do you?
What do you do now? Like, do you change your tactic, or you take the risk and open it up?
I guess we'll find out. I mean, they should still be able to, but if you wanted to put some speed behind the strat like that and really try and pop out, yeah, it's going to be a bit different. And they're waiting around, going back to check what's happening outside. Stout wants to know as well. Almost poked his head into the wrong place. That could have been scary.
Could have been scary both ways.
But yeah, they probably don't feel like they can go outside without getting discovered. When he's that far up, how do you take all that space without really signaling what's coming next? 50 seconds.
Yeah, this is going to be obviously an upper bust with the way that he's lining this up. Door's going to pop open any moment. Ooh, actually, are they going towards ramp room? So a little bit of a fake towards upper. There's the smoke. There's the utility. And yeah, they want to head towards ramp, but Tessus has already spotted it out. There's two players here. Oh, and G2, they still find the opening. It's Hunter again. They don't want to let Tessus get away, but he's been able to slip back.
That was a very nice running shot from Hunter to land that headshot. That made all the difference in the world. Or Yabi's still going to be taking on Hooksy, but it doesn't change the fact that Heroic are kind of in the wrong spot at the moment. Starting to slip around still with Tessus down below. Yabi's maybe there, but Hunter, he's not going to lose them this round. They've won 3 out of 4 pistol rounds, and they're a kill away from winning another one. Nicely done, G2. This is setting them up really well.
4 out of 4 pistols in this series so far going to G2, and at least here on Nuke, it's going to have some impact. So now they just have to convert the second round, especially on a map like Nuke. And G2 takes a timeout to talk it over because they know it's all important. This pistol round, if they can convert and string together some off the back of it, this is their way back into the series to steal away Heroic's pick. With this ramp control taken from G2. Heroic just hedging their bets, making sure they have players there to challenge. Tessus almost gets his head ripped off, and niko says that's not a battle that's really worth taking.
Just getting a lot of him. He didn't even fire the gun. He's like, you know what? This is not even worth it. Up close instead, a little bit of spray. He got baited into that. Well done.
Good entries again provided by Hunter. I know it's against just pistols and obviously a Zeus, but
he's had himself a very good game overall.
Yeah, he really has, especially to start the second half. There goes Yabi. It's just Tessus remaining with the deagle. They know, I believe they know his position from earlier. And now they definitely do. And JKS takes
shots to the smoke. niko not wanting to fire back, just thinking, all right, if I could just get close, maybe I could do it. Yabi's there to catch him, so nice attempt, but doesn't really work out. KD is going to be taking down Hunter. 3 on 2 now, actually 5 on 2.
This isn't the way you want this to start, not even damage being done. Oh, you don't want to see the CT side economy grow early. If you're Heroic, this is exactly what you want. If you're G2, this is somewhat of a nightmare. They haven't even gotten any real clean fights.
No, definitely haven't. Flawless round. Not a single rifle lost on the CT side. All right, little speed bump, little bump in the road.
G2. Yeah, let's call it that.
Yeah, they're gonna come right back. 13-6 now. And if you're Heroic, you're thinking that's
reaction, and even slip back into the smoke. Try and make this defense a little bit nervous. He's pulled a lot of attention in this direction. There's essentially 3 players outside at the moment. Even Tess is just using utility to delay ramp room, but backing away, not fully defending this part of the map.
Oh, nade around. If that actually bounces off, if that bounces the other way, that could have really done some damage. Tessus is going to get overrun in spite of the jumping AK around the corner. JKS with the opening, and like you pointed out, everyone else is kind of outside, so not that much defense left. Yabi's here in the control room. How many headshots could you realistically get from this position? Especially when they've already run past. Time is running out of this round for Heroic to try and defend it with. There's a good little burst, and Hunter is out of it. They're pushing up behind him, though, and surely he's going to be dead in a matter of seconds. niko's gone down in the meantime, and they actually cancelled that push. Eventually, m0NESY will catch him, and right for the smoke. Denied. Shush. Trying to be the hero here. 2 on 3, and Stout and Cadian. How much could you get done? Ooh, that's not bad. Maybe that'll revive their attempts to try and retake this.
Yeah, no, absolutely. They're going for this 100%. Hooksy, beneath, m0NESY. Oh, the Molotovs as well. Hooksy's going to get forced out.
Yeah, and they have a smoke on top, so they can try and block off a little bit of the vision here. Hooksy, no second Molotov coming in. m0NESY, good opening of that door. Stout can't even make it through, and Cadian will have to back on out. Nicely done. 14 rounds.
They never dropped the Molotov on him. Hooksy never had to move. Good reposition for m0NESY when the smoke comes up. Cadian's going to try and take one weapon away after the fact.
Can't do that either.
Nope, they'll both survive inside the control window. 13-6. But, I mean, by virtue of the first gun round being so clean, Heroic's money is fine to rebuy into this. In fact, Cadian's even going to pass the M4 over and get an AWP himself.
Tessus has got to be thinking, why did I lose that fight?
He's so on point to be ready to be that fast. They found the lurker, but you can't go for this round if you're heroic. This is all the money you've got. Oh, Modesty, take one more away. Good shot, good adjustment on a Stown. G2 being ruthless in their own way. 15-6. And you can hunt these weapons potentially. You don't have a whole lot of money.
Make sure no children are watching when the replay comes up. You know, get like any sensitive people, you know, the room, just make them look away, because this peek from niko is going to be ridiculous. It's so stupid. He's not, obviously not trying to fight. He just wants to see like a little peek, and then he's throwing the Molotov and running away.
What are you supposed to do? This... Oh. Oh, man.
Somebody like niko could find just one good entry outside for a headshot, and that's going to be the first domino falling. Now he's out here, and niko is going to find him. Close peek, good return with the grenade. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, that's an important trade to get as well. Cadian going to slide out a little bit wider. Hunter's going to challenge. He's had a good game as well, but I don't think he's going to expect this. Cadian continuing to push. Hunter prepared for it. Slid deep enough to where he only had to watch one angle.
Yeah, that's huge. And Cadian definitely did not expect it either. I actually thought that was going to be Hunter in trouble as well. Just the timing was a little bit weird for that kind of a peak. Yabi, who's really been the main force for Heroic on this map, at 16 kills, trying to sneak in, but they find Tessa's great opening. And this is surely done. Yabi and Shush quite far away from where the action is at the moment.
Playing a great game on both sides of the map, but also just shooting really hard here on NUKE is everyone from G2. Modesty missing a shot. JKS picked off out in the open.
Yeah, but that's a little bit desperate. You could see what he was trying to do, and they're going to zone him out. Modesty with a shot, and Shush in a 1 versus 3 to try and save, or more likely hold on to the map for a little bit longer. Doesn't feel like that's going to be happening at all. G2 getting crushed on the opening map, but here on NUKE, they win it 16-6. Let's go, says niko, and I'm ready as well. Third map.